Hi everyone. Today I'll discuss the third problem of today's bi-weekly lead code contest, and let's just understand the problem statement first. So you are given an array, zero index array, and a positive integer. Okay, let's just take this example only. Okay, and in this case, okay, so element is 2, this is 3, and this is 6, and this is 1, and this is 9. This is 2. Okay, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You are given an array and one integer value. So here the value x value and one positive integer, that is x, and here the value of x is 5. So okay, so you can initially you are at this zeroth index, and you can perform these three operation at any, like you can perform this three operation, and the operation is like from one position to you can go to another position. Let's suppose I am at this index 0th position, so I can go to this one, the second position, this third position, this fourth position, fifth, like I can go to any one of the position, so that the condition should be satisfied. This I and j, this I indicate that this is the starting point and this is the destination point. So you're like you can move from 0 to 2, but you cannot move from 0, sorry, this third position to second position, because this condition, then this condition will not satisfy. So okay, so this is one of the operation. You can go from one position to another position, and while like after moving to a position, so initial, and here another concept is like your score value. So initially your score value is 2, because you are at this index, 0th index, so initially score value is 2, and you just move from one position. Like here I'm at this 0th first position, so I can move to this let's suppose I move to this third position. So in this case, and you have to observe one thing, like if you are moving from a position having the, like if the start position and destination position having the same parity, then then you will just add that destination point value to your score. And if the start position and destination position do not have the does not have the same parity, then in that case, let's like just here the parity meaning, what is the meaning of parity? Parity means like the evenness or oddness of integers. Okay, so here I am moving from this first position to this third position. These two element, this is even and this is even, so even and even, so having same parity, and odd same parity, but even odd or odd even, the parity is different. Okay, so here I'm like these two element having same parity, so my score will be 2 plus 6. I just add this value, and if I move from this first position to this second position, then in this case, so my score will be the destination position value minus x. Here the x value is 5, so my score will be this. And you have to move from this start position to end position, and if you want you can skip some position. Let's suppose if I want to move this 0th position to the end position, like I'll not move any position here, so I just move to this position, to this position. You can even do that. So in this case your score will be 2. Okay, yeah, like you have to move from start position to end of the array, and parallelly you have to calculate the score, your score, and you have to return at the end, you have to return the maximum score. At the end you have to return the what is the maximum score. So this is the problem statement, and I hope you guys understood the problem statement. And now just move to the solution part. And before moving to solution part, I just want to tell you one thing, like here what you observe the thing, like what you have observed, like here see. So when I am, let's just clean this. We are going to take this example. This is 2, this is 3, this is 6, this is 1, this is 9, this is 2. Okay, and x value is 5. Okay, yeah. So this 0, 1, 2, 3, this is 4, this is 5. Okay. Okay, so what you have observed the thing, like when I am at this index, so I have so many options. Like I can go to this position, I can go to this position, I can go to this position, I can go to this position. Let's suppose I am at this index, so I have so many options. I can go to this third, like fourth position. I can go to fifth, and I can go to sixth. So here I have so many options. So after observing these things, so what things will come to your mind, and what things is coming to your mind? I think like recursive things, like we have different possibilities, so I have to try all the possibility. And here, if you try to think about some sort of greedy or binary search about approach, so I think that will not work, because I have wasted a lot of time in like during contest by thinking like what is the greedy solution or binary search solution, because here the maximize minimize thing. So like if you encounter some problem like where you have to maximize or minimize something, so then you should give a try to binary search. But yeah, like in this like during the contest I have try to think about the like what is the is there any binary solution, binary search solution exist, or any kind of greedy solution exist? But I haven't found any solution. But yeah, here the we have lot of possibilities, so I have to try all possibilities, and out of like all possible like out after trying all possibilities, so I'll return my final answer. So observe one thing, like here we are like concerning about two things. So here I am at the index. Here I am writing three things. Okay, let's just change the color. Hmm. Okay, so here I am at 0th index, and my value is 2, and this will indicate your position, and this is value, and your parity. Okay, so here I am taking odd means odd means 1, and even means 0. Okay, odd means 1, and like odd, like if I am encountering odd number, then that parity value is 1. And if I encounter a even value, so the parity value will be 0. The parity of the even integer is 0. Okay, so consider this thing. So here I am at this index, and the 0th index value is 2, and here it is even number, so parity will be 0. Okay, so now I can like just consider now the case of what, like I can move from 0th position to first position, or uh, I'll not move to this 0th like first position to second position. So like I have option. Okay, so I can move to this position, or either move to any one of other position, or I'll not move to uh, any one of the position. So like depends on your mood. Okay, so cool. Yeah. Hmm. So if I move to this first position to second position, then what is my answer? Yes, so it is becomes so large. Okay, so this first position, so my value will become, let's suppose I am going to take this value. Okay, so right now I am at 1 index, and value will be 2 plus 3, and 2 plus 3 minus x, because the parity will be different. The parity of these two value, like these two index, 0th index and 1th index, is different. So the value will become 2 plus 3 and minus x value is 5 minus x. And now the parity become 1, because I am at this 1th index, and at the 1th index we have odd element. So I previously I have told you, like if I encounter a odd value, then parity will become 1. Like I'm just considering, you can take anything like 2, 3, or according to you. Okay, so this become 1, and I can do like this is one option. Okay, and another option is that I'll not move to this position, just stay in this position, considering this position. So value will be 2, parity will be 0. Okay, so these are the two options. Like I'll come to this position, but I'll not, like you can imagine this way, like I am coming to this position, but I'll not take but I don't want to take this value. So if I don't want to take this value, so I'm not adding any value to my current score, and so my parity will be not updated. Parity is same as this value, because if I take any values, then my parity value will change. And if I not take, like if I like I'm not interested in taking the value, so my parity value will not change. Okay, so I'm at this one index, and I'll not take the values. So value is same and parity will be same. Parity is same as the previous parity is 0, so same as this parity. And like consider here I have another two options. I am at third index, and here the value is 2, 3, minus 5, and parity is 1. And here the for this index, for this third index, the parity is 0, because this is even element. So now these two element having different parity. Got it? So now the value will become, this is 2 plus 3, this is 0. Okay, and 0 plus 6, which is 6, and minus 5. Why minus 5? Because here the parity value is 1, and I am taking like I am going to add this value. So obviously, like different parity, so I have to subtract minus 5, and now parity will become 0, because this is I am at this position, the third position, and I have taken this value. Like position doesn't matter, but I am at third position, and I have taken the value of the third position value. So that's why I have to change the parity. So here I'm changing the parity to 0. Okay, so I think you got it. Like what does this indicate? This indicate that I have taken all these three values. See, here I am at this index 2, 2 plus 3 minus 5. I am at this position, and I have taken this value also. So I have taken all these value, which is 2 plus 3, 5, 11, and 11 minus 10, so 1. Okay, so got it. And now I have another option. I'll not take, like I am going to that index, but I am not interested in taking the value. So I'll not I'll not update the parity, update in parity value. Okay, so here this 2, and the value will be 2 plus 3 minus 5, same 0, and parity will be same, because I haven't taken the value, so I'll not update the parity value. Okay, so this part is done. Now come to this part. Like I have also option na for this position. I am at like this value indicate that I am at this in this position, and now I have option, so I can move to this position, or I'll like now I am interested in C. So this will indicate what? This will indicate that I am at this position, this 1th position, and I have not taken the value of I haven't taken the value of the second position value, so I will not update in my parity. And I have taken the value of 0th, this first index value. So if I move from this position to this position, and I am going to take in this one, so this is indirectly like what I am trying to say is like I am indirectly trying to say I'm indirectly trying to say I am going to this position for this, and I can go to this position, or like I am going to this, like this first position to this position, or I'll go to this position to this position value, and I'll take this value, or like I'm not interested in taking. So this is the two possibility. Okay, these are the two possibilities. Let's just move to this second position, and let's just at first I have two possibilities, so I can take or not take. So if I am taking this value, so now the value is 2, and these two having the parity is 0. And now I am going to take this value, so which is 6. So 2 and 6 is 6 is even number and parity is 0. So 2 plus 6 is 8, and parity will same, because for even number I am take like I have taken this even number, so parity will be 0. And for this I have again option like I'll not take this value. So if I am not taking this value, that means that you can consider two way. Like if I am not taking this value, so you can imagine in this way that I am at this position and I'll not take and I haven't take the this position value, so I'll not update in parity. Like you can imagine in this way also, or you can imagine in this way also, I am at this position and uh, I haven't moved to any position. So like it is better to imagine in this way, like I am at this position and I haven't taken any value. So just imagine in this way, okay, and the parity value will remain the same. So you can consider like 3 and this 2 and this 2, and similar way you can build the recursive tree. Similar way you can build the recursive tree, and for every position you have two options according to parity, based on the parity. Okay, so yeah, like obviously the recursive solution will give you TLE because the constant is like 1e5. So we have to like, okay, so we have to memorize it. And like for the memorization, what you have to do, like I personally told you guys, like just write the recursive solution and observe the changing parameter. Okay, so here the changing parameter is what, like this 1, this 2 value, and here this value is 3, and here the value is 0. This value is changing, and this value indicate that index. Okay, and another thing is that this value is changing also, and the parity. So here the three thing is changing, and you can build a dp array or vector dp of n of size is 2. Okay, and this will store the value. Okay, so what is the maximum value? Let's suppose this is, just consider this as 0. Oh, you can see like this is become like dp of, okay, so just a second. Mm, just a second. uh, dp of 1, this one, dp of this 1 and 1 will store what is the maximum value. Like dp of 1 and 1 store will not store this value, this 2 3, but this is the way of writing the recursive solution. But this dp of will store the what is the value, maximum value, if I am considering, like if I am considered to take the current position value, because like sorry, like it depends on the parity. Okay, so what is the current position, like parity. So basically what is my like dp state, dp state becomes just a second. This is I, this is going to index, like this is going to represent my index value. So this value is vary from 0 0 to n minus 1, and this is like for this we have, like for every index we have two option, either 1 or 0, or sometimes even we have 0 0 option. But max, what is the maximum possibility for an index? For an index the maximum possibility is 0 or 1, 0 or 1, or even this is a single possibility. But yeah, like for 0 and 1, so that's why I have taken this value is 2, and 1 is 0 and 1. Okay, so now this is my dp step, and this will store what. Also you have to consider this, and this is like this dp state value is going to store what is the maximum value starting from n minus 1 index to ith index, and considering all possibilities. And this will indicate the parity things, that 0 or 1, so you can like consider in that way. but yeah, like dp of store value store this way, and we have to maximize this thing. So I have just written the uh, like recursive code and just memorize this thing. So let's just go through. Like I just go through the code, go through with the code. This is like norms of element. This is n, and this is vector of dp of n plus 1. The size is, and how, like what is the time complexity, because here the n value is 10 to the power 5, and 10 to the power 5 into 2, 2 into 10 to the power 5. So this will run fine. Here I am finding the parity of the 0th position element, and I have just like call this function. This is like I am adding this value norms of 0, and this will give me the value from 1 to n minus 1th position value, and I have to add this value because currently I am at 0th index. Okay, and yeah, like we are finding this parity for the first element. Okay, parity, and this is x, and this is norms, and this is size, this is dp, and this is index. Okay, so this is the base case when I am at this last position. We do like at the end of the array. End of the array, like the last like 0 to n minus 1. We have n elements, so at the nth position we don't have any element, so we do not have to perform any kind of operation. So we can just return n. Okay, so this is the base case, and if like this is the memorization thing. I think you guys know this thing. Yeah, like here I'm finding the parity of the current element, parity of the this idx, and if the parity is same, then return this value. I'm just adding this value and calling this function n dp idx, just next position, and this is parity, this is x. And case to the both parity is different, so for that I have two cases. Either I am including that value, so if I just, this is the take case. Okay, take case, I'm taking this value, and since the parity is different, so I have to subtract this x value and just call this recursive function. And another one case is that I am not interested in taking this value, so I'll just move to the next person. Okay, and we have to maximize, since we have to maximize the thing in question. Yeah, so in question they have asking, like they have asked you to maximize the thing, return the maximum total score. So we have taken like we have to take the maximum these two value. And yeah, like this is the solution. So I hope you guys understood the solution, and if you have any doubt or any query, so you can ask me in comment section as well. So thank you.